Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back again for some more of the Persona 4 Golden Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we had to get on into what they said police chase. Dojima was trying to go after that Namatame guy in his delivery truck because he did have Nanako in the back there. Unfortunately, Dojima was just a little bit too late, and he did go and collide within the said truck, but they went and jumped into the TV in the back, so now we have to go and start heading on into the TV world to figure out where exactly that said next dungeon is going to be. Now, the said dungeon is going to be known as the Heaven area. This place is like somewhat of like a fantasy world within Nanako's type of imagination that's going on within here, and it does look pretty cool. That is going to be like another said type of favorable said dungeon of mine that is going to be within this said type of Let's Play, because I know that we have seen before with Mitsuo Kubo's dungeon, and that one was really cool, just going and seeing the whole 8-bit area within that whole way, and then bowing out with that shadow 8-bit soldier dude, even though that it wasn't even like a said type of soldier, it was like some sort of weird alien type of baby looking thing. I don't even know what exactly it was all about there, but he was a pretty difficult said type of boss, but however we were able to go and clear that out in no time flat. But anyways, that is a previous dungeon. We're already done with that. Here we are now into this particular one here, and we're going to go and check around within how many floors that this actually does have. Now, do some research is that there is going to be, I want to say, at least around 10 different floors. Namatame and Nanako are going to be at like the final floor area. We're going to wait until the next episode to go and battle with those said bosses there. We will actually go and take on with the said mini-boss though, and this said mini-boss is relatively easy compared to the other ones that we went and fought from before. So this type of enemy that we will be seeing when the time does happen within this episode, all that you really need to do for that guy is just keep on setting up with the physical type of attacks, and if you do have something like Naoto out here, which we are going to be using as a member on our team for the time being, you really shouldn't have that much amount of a problem anyways within for that mini-boss. And here for this said dungeon, with some other said other shadows that will be making their appearance. Most of them are going to be anything related between electric or darkness type of enemies that are out here. So if you do have somebody like, well, of course with Naoto, that does actually work around with some of the different darkness moves, you really shouldn't have all that too much of a problem within this way, and you should have yourself a pretty nice good time throughout here. Now there will be some enemies that will kind of have like that unique type of weakness, which that will be dealing anything with like fire or wind, but you hardly won't ever get to see them all that too much. But majority of the time it's always going to be with the darkness or the electric throughout here. Now, within these two videos, we are going to, of course, have to go and jump into some Phantom Hourglass, so you guys do go and check it on that. Currently, right now, at Phantom Hourglass, we are going to be heading off to the Goron Island out here. This is going to be one of the set of many places that are going to, well, actually hold out with one of the many material that we do have to go and pass on over to that said Zaus guy, because we do have to go and check around with the Goron Temple later, which that will be one thing that we are going to have to make sure to go and do. And there is going to be a said boss that is going to have to be working around with a said type of new upgrade that we are going to have to try out as well. Now, that said type of new upgrade is going to have to be involving around with anything related with a bomb chew, and using the bomb chew in Phantom Hourglass is pretty cool, if I have to say so myself, because instead of like using the bomb chew back in like, I want to say in like the good old Ocarina of Time type of days where you just had to kind of at least like somewhat judge exactly where you're going to have to like put the said type of chew at, this one in particular you could just go and just draw a line and you could just make the chew go right into the exact same type of position without having not really that much amount of problems with. But again, we'll hold all that off until when the time does happen with Phantom Hourglass, because currently right now, we're here doing some Persona 4, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing for our time. And now, we will be seeing a little bit later that we will be trying to add some new other type of said moves to some of our other partners on our team later, because I know that later on we will actually have Teddy with another said type of new move at some point, where we could actually at least somewhat have a full restore on Teddy at this point, and we could be able to just go and quickly full heal whoever is going to be around within that way, which that's going to be really nice. Now, unfortunately, I think during the time of when that move does actually happen, I think I accidentally went and took off the recar move off of Teddy, which that would have been really nice to still go and have, because that basically revives, like, I want to say like 50% of whoever type of ally is on your team. So here we go, guys. So with the cavalry attack, that actually just went and just took that whole entire boss out of, or sorry, not boss, but that whole entire enemy just out of the way there. Don't even know why I even said boss, but I guess I got like that type of word just in my head for what was going on there. But here we go. Let's just jump right on into what dealer said. Other persona that we could go and pick up with, and just like how I did before in the other set type of dungeons that we've been through, we are going to be showing off just only the personas that I went and collected out here so far. And if you guys don't know, I do actually have a set type of menu tab, which we could go and do some of the different system settings around, and we could actually be able to gain a lot more experience and also a lot more money as well, which that is going to be a really nice, good, massive thing just here for this game, just so that we can at least kind of make sure that we're just going to get into that, well, hopefully into a nice good stance when the time does happen for the boss, because we are going to have to face off that guy around within a level 60 type of way. So we're going to be a little bit scared for that there, because I know that some of my partners that are going to be on the team right now are going to be somewhat under level at this moment, except for around within Nanako, since of course with what her persona is, it's like at level 56, so like she's basically fine for there for right now. And every time that you go and head throughout this dungeon, you will go and see like there's like some sort of like tree with stairs there. That normally kind of signifies that that's going to go and hold up for what the next floor is going to be happening. So at some point we should be able to go and see that there is going to be a situation where we are going to be having to have some sort of like, I guess, some sort of weird type of like I don't know if it's like a flashback or something with like Nanako, but it does happen around at some point here, but just have to be a little bit careful of some of these shadows. I think it should be coming up just right around in this way, actually. I think right around here. And I do have to say the OST within this area is pretty nice too. Pretty nice and relaxing for the time being.
That's Nana-chan's voice.
Mom, where are you? Why did you disappear? Why did you leave me?
Oh, is this probably just like maybe Nanako Shadow or something? Probably just kind of just playing tricks or something on her, right? I know that we see that plenty amount of times, so like we already kind of know about that since like the TV world, is that normally sometimes with other different voices that are around, you know, sometimes they like to kind of do some other different type of shady business beforehand.
But I love him. Big Bro is with me now too. So I'm not alone.
Nope, we already went and made sure that she is not lonely anymore. I know that we made sure that during the time that we went and did all our social linking, Nanako is one of those said type of characters so far that has actually been maxed out at this point. So, and we also can't forget that Dojima and also with Yukiko have also been all taken care of with the mass social linking as well too. And now, if you guys are curious, if you guys don't get to see a Twitch live stream for Banjo-Kazooie, unfortunately, I am not going to be doing one for this type of said Tuesday on the October 29th. If you guys are kind of curious of why exactly the case is for that said type of particular live stream and for why it's canceled, that's just because that during the time that I was in school, there is a set type of radio type of project that we kind of have to go through, and unfortunately trying to get all the top of the hour type of stuff and trying to write out with everything that is happening for our group, you kind of have to like at least stay up until like around like 12 or even a little bit later in the morning just trying to write everything out. And let me tell you, I had no sleep at all whatsoever, because like I had to stay up at 12, write everything out. Almost was like done by probably around like 2 o'clock or so. Went to sleep for like about like just like maybe like a couple hours, and then just woke up at like 5, and then having to then like go and leave to school like around by like 6 o'clock, because like I had to go and do like some other type of last minute stuff before the actual radio live on air was going to be happening around within the time of when class was going to be starting, because like that started around like 9 o'clock or something like that. But like I have like literally zero type of sleep in me, and I have like this massive type of migraine at this point in time, and that's just because of just how bad the whole sleeping is. So at least it's just only like one day that I have to go through one of these type of things, because it's a little bit confusing, but I don't need to go into like too much detail. But yeah, like that's all I'm gonna have to go and just say about that. But here's the mini boss, if you guys are kind of wondering about who we're gonna be facing off with here. This guy is really easy. Just go and just for any type of physical attacks. Absolutely abolish this guy right there. And there we go. Got ourselves all the way up to level 41 for Samuel. Looks like we're going to be learning with a new move, Survive Light. 50% chance of being revived with 1 HP. That's actually pretty interesting. I wouldn't mind actually having that out, because I know that we do have like 2 type of moves that are all about like decreasing like of the set type of attacks, you know. Wait, there we go. We're just gonna make sure that we go and remove that. So are we gonna get anything new there? Nope, no new moves yet. But everybody also gets one too, even with Rize as well. So now here we are on the Heaven Paradise floor 7 at this point. Just only a couple more other stairways to go, and then we're basically all set and done here. So yeah, if you guys are kind of wondering, I'm just only just showing you guys just the story segments that happen throughout this dungeon. Not going to really go into like too much detail of everything that's going to be here within the place. So here we are, all the way into the Heaven Paradise floor 9, and I believe this should at least take us into our last final way that's going to be here, because there's only like set of like 10 floors.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Now, some of these enemies here will actually be affected to darkness, so you may actually want to go and have Nayato out here for this one.
Way to go, Naoto-kun. You don't miss a trick.
And there we go, and just like that, that will go and take care of one enemy right there. And having Rize at this point in time, like building up with more of what Rize can actually be able to do, she will actually go and do a whole bunch of analyzing during the time of whenever you go and do all your different battles and whatnot, because like she'll do it like automatically and just tell you exactly what type of weakness, what type of enemy that's going to be about, and then you could just go and just start lining up like crazy. So there we go, and now we're just gonna have to just do one more special hit right here, and then that should at least go and clear out with everybody that's gonna be happening around there. And we get ourselves another shuffle time. So let's see, another set persona. So let's just make sure that we go and add that as well. Don't forget about that. And I think with that being said in mind, I think we are getting ourselves a little bit more closer to the end of this set episode for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. We'll go and take care of the boss here. And of course, peace.